Hey there, guys. What's going on? It's Chris Curtis with 2AM Traffic, and I wanted to make a video here talking about sharing images. And it was really surprising to me as I was doing the research on this. I would have thought, from my personal experience, that video clips would be much more highly shared than pictures are. But according to this graphical data, and most of the data available out there on the internet, I mean, this is all derived from different sources, obviously. But 43% of the sharing done online is through images. Okay. The second on the list is opinions. You know, if you can get people to get in a conversation about a highly controversial subject, you're going to get a lot of traffic, a lot of comments, all that good stuff. And that's really, guys, when it comes to making money, that's what it's about. It's about getting people on your website, getting people to interact with your content, getting people to stay on your website so they actually see the ads that you have and can click on them, and getting them to like you. And the thing about opinion things is that a lot of people are going to like you and a lot of people are going to hate you, but the people who like you are going to love you, and the people who hate you are going to stay on your website, meaning they still might click on your ads and they still might buy from you. So I just found that very interesting. I mean, people love to share their opinions. Another thing they love to share is the status update of what they're doing, links to articles, a product that they like or recommend, news items you can see here is on the list, links to other website, reposts from other people's posts, status update of what they're feeling, video clips way down here on the list. I just could not believe this. Plans for future activities, trips and plans, and other types of content. Now, one of our main focuses is definitely on video marketing because it's really easy to do, and we're going to show you some really easy ways to do it. So we're not going to discount this just because it's so low on the list. You can see that 17% of the shares out there online are video clips, okay? And then the remaining 10% of all shares is other types of content. What we're going to be focusing on right now today is pictures, images, and you might be thinking, well, where am I going to get images? Well, you probably always have your smartphone on you, and you probably always see cool stuff out and about. That's one way that you can always get images. And you, of course, are going to want to have content with those images, meaning, text explaining what's going on. You're going to want to have a good headline. All that stuff goes into it as well. We'll talk more about that when we talk about formatting your post. But you can get pictures from a lot of different places, and that is what I wanted to talk to you about right now, is to show you some ideas. This is Wikipedia, and what I did is I just typed in sources for public domain images, and it brings up a whole list here, and I've been aware of this for quite a while, but I want to share it with you. Wikimedia Commons is really one of the most popular sites. There are 19,307,144 freely usable media files that anyone can contribute to. So you've got well over almost 20 million images on this website. The vast majority of them are commercial rights images. In other words, you can use them in commercials for commercial use. You can use them to sell things. You can use them on your website. You can use them as your private use. So Wikimedia. And what could you do with an image like this? Look at this. Let's see how high quality this is. Okay, so this is a really high resolution image. And one of the things you can do, you don't want to take up a lot of content on your blog. So, we'll go over how to put this on your blog, but you could just copy the image URL, paste it in the correct form. We'll show you how to do that. And have this image where it's really hosted on Wikimedia. We're kind of stealing their bandwidth a little bit. But what could you do with an image like this? Well, you could reduce the size of the image and overlay a quote on the top of it. You can say, geez, it's cold outside today, or something that's not really creative. But something a little bit more creative than that on an image like this. But people like to share images. This is a beautiful image. This has search capabilities, so if I wanted to type in beach scenes, for instance, I can do that. And then it's going to give me different categories, multimedia, so on and so forth. But here are all the different beach scenes. So I could take a beach scene like this, beautiful by the way, and that's a big image. But I could take it and copy it in this size format right here and make a beautiful little quote on top of it, you know. And how do you find quotes? Well, Google success quotes, or any type of quotes that you want to do. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Bill Cosby. If you overlaid this text on this image, or any image for that matter, chances are people are going to share it. Now, what would you do? Down here at the bottom, you would overlay your website, www.yourwebsite.com. Your 2am traffic blog is what you could do here. So you're branding your website, you're putting content out there that people like and they're going to want to share, and when they do share it, you're going to get traffic from that, you're going to get exposure from that, you're going to get massive branding from that. And how easy is it? You don't have to go take this picture on a beach. All you have to do is go to the Wikimedia Commons and download any of these images that you want to use. Like I said, about anything, you know, let's see if we can find Barack Obama. And we have all these different languages here. Hold on just a second. I'm not seeing English for whatever reason. Let's click on this and see what's going on. Okay, look at this. Okay, that's a pretty cool image of Barack Obama. Let's see what the license on it is. Like I said, this is in the public domain. Okay, so this is an image that is available for you to use on your website or whatever else. You can put any president, and look how high resolution this image is. I mean, this is a great, look at that. That is a high resolution image of Mr. President right there. I'm telling you, you could do a lot with this. You know, you could overlay a quote again. You could talk about Obamacare. you could do pretty much whatever you wanted. And again, it's going to get shared. Okay. An image like this beautiful with the quote over the top of it or a quote underneath it, and your, you know, when you post it on Facebook, you include a link to your website, include this image in one of your blog posts talking about, and that's the thing, guys, when you have a blog, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, because what we're going to do at 2am Traffic is we're going to teach you to brand yourself. Okay, we're not going to teach you to brand your company or brand the products you're promoting. No, we want you to brand you, because really, if people buy your products, what I've learned being an internet marketer and a network marketer for so many years is they're not buying the products as much as they're buying you. Okay, so if you talk about the subjects that interest you, if you talk about politics, you talk about religion, you talk about news, you talk about your business every once in a while. I'm not saying don't ever post about your business. I'm saying brand your blog to yourself and talk about whatever you're passionate about that particular day. If you see a beautiful sunset and you have your smartphone with you, capture an image of the sunset and put it on your blog and talk a little bit about it. The sun was beautiful today as it sank below the horizon here in Edmond, Oklahoma. I just am so thankful for all the blessings that I have and all the things the Lord has given me. You can go off on a tangent if you want to. There's no rules here. Okay, the only rules are that your content has to be unique and it has to be relevant to the subject that you're talking about in that particular blog post. It doesn't have to be relevant to the subject matter of what your blog is supposed to be about. Your blog needs to be about you. Who are you? What do you think about certain things that are going on in the world? What do you want to talk about? What excites you about the network marketing opportunity that you're involved in? Because if you include pictures of your family and talk about what you had for dinner and talk about all the different things, what it does is it adds a personal aspect to your blog that is going to really relate to people and capture people a lot better than just talking to them about your business all the time. People don't get to know you. People want to get to know you. They want to know who you are. They want to know what you're about. And images, sharing images on your blog is a great way to, like I said, not only get people to interact with your blog and do all that stuff, but it's a great way to get people to share your blog with their friends, with other people, especially if you think about the content that you're putting out there. Put a little bit of thought into it. Make it go out of your way to talk about popular issues of the day. Okay, if there's an earthquake or a typhoon in a far-reaching part of the world, go out of your way to post an article on your blog about what your thoughts are. If you want to include a link to the Red Cross, or if you want to post images that are publicly available in the public domain, and you want to, talk about the things that are going on with the people, like in the Philippines right now. You want to talk about how saddened you are by it, or how you think that a problem could be solved in the world. What do you think about the politicians and the political stuff that's going on? What do you think about Obamacare? These are the subjects that people want to interact with. Okay, and if they want to interact with it and your product is right there on your website or your affiliate link or whatever you want to put on there, remember, this is your blog. Okay, you're paying a monthly fee for this blog, so it's yours. You can do what you want with it. You can advertise. The only thing we don't allow, obviously, is hate or violence or vulgarity. I mean, that's something you can take somewhere else as far as I'm concerned. And I know that Keith would agree with me. But as far as the content, the types of content that you can produce and put out there, we're not against freedom of speech. Believe me, we just don't want vulgarity and all that stuff on our network. But there are an unlimited number of subjects that you can talk about, and virtually an unlimited number of formats that you can put your posts in to get traffic and traction, consisting of people looking for exactly what you have to offer, even if you're not targeting that individual. Okay, that's the great thing about it. They don't have to be targeted. Okay, they're coming to your blog and they may want to make extra money on the internet, and they're not thinking about going to Google to find out ways to do it. Okay, they might be searching for the sports score, something like that. And you might be talking about that on your blog. They might click on the link, go to your website, interact with your content, and see the ad and decide, hey, I do want to make some extra money. I wonder what this is all about. Can I really make money writing articles or posting images or posting videos? Heck yeah, you can. And guess what? At 2 a.m. Traffic, we're going to show you exactly how it's done. I hope this video was helpful to you. Again, Wikimedia Commons is the site we're on right now. Share images, put quotes over your images, get creative. Those of you who are artistic, if you don't know how to put quotes over images and stuff like that, I'm sure we'll be making a video showing you how to do that in the future. But content is king, and the right type of content will definitely add a lot of money to your bank account. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.